Hey, good morning. This is Dave with Windy Ridge Outdoors. We're down at Hilton Head, South Carolina this week. Going to see if I can catch a few bass while we're down here. I've never fished here in December. Weather's pretty good this morning. It's about the mid-50s. I already caught 3, so I'll be with you here in just a little bit. So stay tuned, and we'll see if we can catch some today. We've caught some good fish in here before. Just had never been down here and fished in December before, so I'm not sure. But we caught 3 this morning back to the place we were staying at. Water is super clear. Most people come down here to play golf or to the beach. We come down here to bass fish. It's really an excellent place. Got all the lagoons around the golf courses and just in town here. It's been cold down here the last 3 or 4 days. The temperature's been in the 30s, so they haven't shut down a little bit. But like I say, back to the condo, they were biting a little bit. I caught 3, nothing on a fast-moving bait though. There he is. Almost messed him up. He's a pretty good one too. He hit really, really light. He is a good one. I don't know if I can get him up here to me or not without breaking my line. Nice bass. That's what we're used to getting down here. Probably about a 2.5 pounder. Hit it really, really light. Man, he just felt like come up against some brush. He didn't hit it hard at all. On the Berkeley flatworm, hard to beat. That's what I caught all 3 of them back at the condo on too. Couldn't get them to hit a spinner bait or anything moving. In the shipyard, you still can't fish in there because a gator chased a guy about a year ago and they've never lifted the ban yet. Pond across the road there is a city park, but it's only about 4 or 5 years old. I have never caught a fish in there, but I'm sure that there's got to be some in there. We're going to hit it before we leave too. Another small one. Just barely felt him bump it. They are really cold. I may get a thermometer at Walmart and see what the temperature is of the water temperature, but it's cold. I brought the stuff to cut some brush. Last time I could only fish about half of it, but the city, thank the Lord, had come in and cut the brush, so I'm going to spend quite a bit of time here. Got a lot of confidence in this place. Going to start out the chatterbait and then go to something. If I can't catch more chatterbait, I'll try something else. I've caught a lot of nice bass in here. Water's super clear though. Haven't been able to catch hardly anything else except on a flatworm or a regular worm. Can't hardly get them to hit a moving bait. I have lost a couple on the chatterbait. Week before we come down, they had like 4 days in the 30s, and man, it's a really tough one. These are shallow water ponds and lagoons, and it really knocks them in the head down here. I've never ever seen anybody else fish this except for Austin and Drew and Aaron. Never even seen any signs, and man, it's just always been very good. The water's just really super clear and really low right now, and they've taken out a lot of the grass cover along the edge at the head end. Just kind of say it's been done not too long ago. It kind of really hurt the cover along the bank. It was really had good grass cover right there along the edge of the bank, both sides. I have not seen a fish spook out And I mean, the water is really, really shallow. There's a golf ball. Somebody hits them like I do. Well, we will try the flatworm back down out of here and go a little quicker. There's one. So it didn't all come out. He's probably just barely a keeper if he's a keeper. I'll measure him. But, nah, he ain't. I don't think he's going to keep, but I'll measure him and see. 11 inches. He's the smallest one of the trip so far. But he kept us from getting skunked. Come over there, out from under that grass over there. And like I say, it used to be like that right there all the way up through here, out about a foot to 2 foot. Well, we'll be back with you in a minute. We're going to cross the road. Golf ball right there. It's a long ways from a golf course. He plays worse than I do. Used to, we come down here and pick up golf balls, but go back with 100 or 200 of them. I have caught a few in here before, but not many. Usually the water's really shallow. I don't know how it's deeper in here than up above it. There he is. Yeah, he's a small one too. But he's number 3. Coming slow, and they were small today. Looks like he's got a crawfish down him. He's probably about 10 inches maybe. That was on a green pumpkin flatworm. The other one was on a black shad. There's one. He's a keeper, but it's not big, but he's a keeper. About the time I was getting ready to leave. He's probably 12 and a quarter, 12. Not much more than a keeper, but he's a keeper. And we'll take him. There he is. Yeah, there he is. He's a keeper. About 13 and a half. Good deal. Quick release too. You're going the wrong way, dude. You're going the wrong way. Go back the other way. Yeah, there you go, buddy. And now I got my shirt. I feel rocks under there, so I would say they're in them rocks and just getting one to bite. Pretty deep in there. There's one right there. He's a keeper. Man, they just don't want to move and bait. They just want... Not big, but good fat chunk, and he's a keeper. He's number 5. Just about hit the bottom, and I bounced it once, and he whacked it. There's another one. Yeah, he's a little smaller. Not a keeper, but he's number 6. He was trying to get big. Oh crap. I don't know if you can see him, but right there's a gator, so I'm going to have to watch him. Sitting right over there. It's one of the obstacles about fishing down here. He's just a small one though. I'm sure he's probably thinking if he could eat me, he could be bigger, and there's a fish. And he's a small one. But he's number 8 today. Normally when you catch fish, they come toward you. I put a buzz bait on, he'd be right over here. That's her favorite thing to do, is chase buzz baits. And I definitely don't move as fast as I used to. I would be an easy gator bite. And he's went under the water, so I don't know where he's going to come up out, but I'm going to take a chance that he ain't coming up here. Normally when they go under the water, they're coming closer to you. I have never been able to fish this up through here because of the brush. The city really came and done a good job. I fished down on that side and caught a few, but never have I been able to fish up here, because it looked just like on the other side of that there, just brush. Well, I'm not sure where that gator went to. If they come over closer to you, they usually always come up sooner than this. So I don't know if he went under the bridge or who knows. Like I say, at least he wasn't a big one, but he's big enough to put a hurting on you. There's one. Feels like a pretty decent one. He is a good one. He wanted a spinner bait. Pretty good fish. Hit it pretty good too. Didn't get a fish yesterday. Barb done some thrift store shopping, took her, and then we went to go fishing yesterday evening and had a flat tire, so we had to go get it taken care of today. I'd say that was a gator right there too. Not to say he was bigger than little Wally over there. And Wally's still there. As you can see him right there. Big Wallies is why we can't fish in the shipyard and a lot of the other places we used to fish. Over the past 3 years, there's been 3 people that's been killed, but there was people walking their pets, and the pet got Fluffy, and they tried to save Fluffy, and that didn't work out real good for them. They have chased some fishermen, but the local guy said the 3 people that's been killed has always been walking pets. So I give Wally plenty of room. As you can see him right there. He's in full tension. All you have to do is tie on a buzz bait and he'll be right after it. I knew the cold front was going to make it tough, but I didn't realize it's just going to clear shut him down. But I have never fished here in December. They've been having cold weather, and there's one. Oh man, he's a little one. He was little, but he was a bass. There's one. Feels like a decent one. Pretty good one. Probably about 14 inches long. 13 and a half maybe. On the flatworm. There's one. Like this, another nice keeper. Good, healthy fish. Another about 13 and a half, 14. Good collar, good healthy fish, good fighting fish. I never caught any over that way yesterday. Never caught anything further down than this. Is all in this section right here. I never caught anything in this pond until lagoon until yesterday. But I've never fished it over here on this side. He was out off the bank a ways. One thing about these flatworms, they certainly are not durable. 2 or 3 fish is about all you get. But they are fish catchers. And they catch big ones too. Too bad I don't have a shotgun. I like to shoot all them fish catching things. That looks like solid ground right there, but you take one step in there and you are up to your knees in water. It is just like a swamp. I'm going to chance it and try to crab my way out here these cattails and get in that one little hole there. I didn't do it yesterday. Guy warned me that there's gators in the water. I knew I heard somebody somewhere. That's another thing when you fish down here. That's what you gotta watch for, is gators. I've had close encounters with them before. The older I get, I don't move quite as good as I used to though. It might be easy gator bait now. I knew I heard somebody hollering something about a gator. I didn't see any in here yesterday. Doesn't mean they're not here. Just gotta watch. I was catching one black and silver yesterday and a black ringtail worm with a white curly tail. That black shiner is hard to beat. There he is. About the same size as what I've been catching. About a 12 in there, maybe a little smaller, but he's about good keeper size, about 13 inches is what he is. I'll take him. He's probably 12 and a half. Keeper. They are fighters down here, man. They are good, healthy collar fish and fight good. Well, that's it for tonight. 3 fish, all on a white flatworm. Till tomorrow,